welcome back to my channel. My name is April Cherie, and today I'm going to be doing a drugstore makeup kit for beginners. I'm going to pretty much show you everything you need to start your makeup journey, from brushes to lashes to lipstick or lip gloss. I'm going to show you pretty much everything you need. If you are a beginner, this is all you're going to need just to start your whole makeup journey. So the first thing you're actually going to need are brushes. So here is a set of brushes that I picked up from the drugstore. This is the EcoTools brushes. These are pretty much essential brushes you'll need, from like using foundation to powder or blush. In your eyeshadow brushes, this is essential. You need brushes. Here are my brushes that I have. So I have a whole set of brushes myself. So this is what you need when you're going to be starting your makeup journey. You need a set of brushes. And there are affordable brushes. Like I said, EcoTools is affordable. Real Techniques is affordable, and Wet n Wild especially, they are very low price, and e.l.f. is very affordable as well. Okay, so after you have your brushes, you're going to need, the next thing is going to be your brows. So me personally, I like to do my brows prior to anything else. You know, make sure you moisturize your face as well. That's to me more so skincare, but you do want to have a moisturized face before you even put on makeup. Just make sure your face is moisturized. So you're going to want to do your brows. This is what I love to do first because it just helps to frame the face. So here are a few brow products that I like. What I used for my brows today is actually the Loreal Brow Stylist. This is the Brow Stylist Definer. So this is what I used on my brows today. And this is from Loreal. And then the next one is the Milani Easybrow. I like this too, but this is more of a waxy consistency. Honestly, it's more like a waxy consistency. So you're gonna want to have brow pencils. And then I also like to set my brows with this, which is from Maybelline. It's their clear transparent gel. Okay, so you're gonna want to do your brows and have like a setting gel. You can also get like a tinted setting gel as well. It's all ultimately up to you, but you're gonna want to get some brow products. So the next thing you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to prime your eyelids. So you can use an eyeshadow primer, or you can use a like a tinted, like an eyeshadow base. So here are two that I have. Put these in focus. So I have the Milani Eyeshadow Primer, and this is the NYX Eyeshadow Base in Skin Tone. So this is in Skin Tone. So it's just the eyeshadow base in Skin Tone, and the Milani Eyeshadow Primer in Nude. So you're gonna want this because when you do your eyeshadows, you want your eyeshadows to pop. So you need a primer or a eyeshadow base. This is gonna help to make your eyeshadows pop, and it won't be a dull color. You'll get the actual pigmentation of the eyeshadow. So you're gonna wanna use either one of these. You can get at the drugstore. And after that, you're gonna want to get a eyeshadow. So I recommend nude or neutral palettes when beginning makeup, when you're starting your makeup. I have this NYX palette here. This is kind of an older palette, but just to give you an example, you're gonna want nude shades like this, which you can use every day. So I recommend a nude palette, or eyeshadow. So you're gonna want a nude palette. So I recommend NYX, and then this is the Profusion palette that I have a video on. And these just have multiple different colors, but I recommend sticking with a neutral to nude shade. But just to give you an idea, in Profusion does have like nude eyeshadows, so you can give them a look. They are affordable. So yes, when you're gonna do your eyeshadows after you prime, just make sure you have a nude color, like an everyday eyeshadow that you can wear so that you can still practice as well applying your eyeshadows, and it's just a nice neutral palette. So after your eyeshadows, you're gonna want to do your mascara. So I have 2 mascaras. And again, when you go to the drugstore, it just varies on the brand that you want to actually try. This is just something that I use. And you know, I do recommend these because they work perfectly fine. But I have these 2 Loreal mascaras. I have the Voluminous Original. And then I have the Voluminous Lash Paradise. So I have these and these work perfectly fine. Usually I use this one if I'm going to apply lashes. And then this one, if I'm just using it on my regular lashes without having lashes on, I'll just use this one, which is really nice. So you're gonna wanna apply mascara. That is gonna be the next step after you do your eyeshadow. That's just my opinion. That's how I do my makeup. So next, which is optional, are lashes. So if you are a beginner, if you're just starting makeup, I recommend magnetic lashes. These will save you so much time. Magnetic lashes, you could use these up to, depending on how you take care of them, these are very reusable. I need to clean mine, but magnetic lashes are going to be your friend if you are just starting makeup and you want to wear lashes. Magnetic lashes, I recommend to get these. So magnetic lashes. And if you want to, you know, try out of your comfort, regular lashes, I recommend these type of lashes. These are very nice. And I also recommend you get lashes that have multiple lashes in here, because you can use these over and over again when you're practicing, and it's just worth the money instead of getting 1 pair. So you can kind of get more usage out of it and you can practice more. And then you're going to want to have a glue. So here's a glue that I picked up. So you're going to want to glue your lashes. But if you are just, you know, just starting your makeup, I recommend magnetic lashes 100%, because it's going to save you so much time. It's going to take a while to get used to putting them on, applying them, but I feel like it's more effective than if you use these lashes with glue. Okay, so after your lashes, you know, you have your eyeshadow done, your brows are done, your lashes, you know, everything is looking good. You may want to do eyeliner. So this is optional as well. You do not have to do eyeliner. You can skip this step, but it's, you know, it's up to you. With eyeliner, you can play around with different colors and things like that. I mostly like browns and black liner. Colorful liner in the spring, summertime, but here are some that I recommend that are drugstore friendly. So I have my Rimmel London. This is one of the liners I use. And then I use the NYX eyeliner as well, which is really good. And these are just pencil liners. And then this is a liquid liner if you want to, you know, attempt a wing. This is from Wet n Wild. And it looks like this. So that's a liquid eyeliner. And you can try different brands. Like what I'm showing you is just an example of what you're gonna need in your like makeup kit. But if you wanna try like a Loreal eyeliner or a Milani eyeliner or a Maybelline eyeliner, go ahead, get what you wanna, you know, use. But these are the things you're gonna need in your kit if you wanna wear eyeliner. Like I said, this is an optional step. Okay, so after you have your eyeliner, so after you have your eye makeup done, your brows are done, all that is done, you are gonna want to prime your face. Okay, so you're gonna use a primer. Here's the primer that I'm gonna show you from Milani. This is the Prime Perfection Face Primer. So this is actually a hydrating primer. Now, depending on your skin type, you have to go with what works for you. This is gonna work for me because I do have dry skin, sometimes combo skin as well, but my skin's more so on the drier side during this, you know, season, this time of the year. So I like something that's gonna hydrate me. So this is very good for hydrating. So this is the hydrating one, as it states on the back. So this is hydrating as it states on the back up here. So when you are looking for your primer, just make sure just make sure you're getting something that's going to work for your skin. That, you know, just get something that's going to work for you, because everyone's skin type is different. But you're going to want to prime your face. Now, after you prime your face, you're going to want to either choose a tinted moisturizer or foundation. So this depends on you as an individual, if you want to have a full coverage, or if you want to have medium coverage, or, you know, light coverage, something very minimal. To tell you the truth, I don't really wear foundation every single day because I don't need it. You know, that's just me. But if you do need it, you know, you can decide from there if you want a tinted moisturizer or foundation. But if I do wear foundation, this would be the one that I choose. So this is the Milani Conceal and Perfect, the 2-in-1 foundation and concealer, and I'm in the shade Golden Tan. So when I do wear foundation, this would be the one that I get, you know, in drugstore. So I would try this one, and I know L'Oreal has good foundations as well. I haven't tried any, but I'm, you know, planning on to. But you're gonna want to get a foundation or a tinted moisturizer depending on the coverage you want. When I first started wearing makeup, I never wore like foundation. I just used powder, which is optional as well. You can just go ahead with powder. If you just want a minimal look, you know, just coverage, get powder. So it's up to you, but that would be the next step after priming, is either your foundation, your tinted moisturizer, or a powder. So after you do your foundation, you want to conceal. So a drugstore concealer is this one, which is very popular. This is the Maybelline. This is their Instant Age Rewind concealer. I have the shade Golden. So you're going to want to conceal after you put on your foundation. So, you know, there's other concealers out there. Just find which one you want to give a try, but you need a concealer in your kit. So after you conceal, you have your foundation and everything like that, you're going to want to set your face in your under eye. So I have 2 powders to set your under eyes. This is the Aerospun face powder. This is the translucent powder. This is very popular, but when I use this, I get like a white cast. I'm not gonna lie, but this is an option. And then with this one here, this is another setting powder just for under the eye. And this is the translucent banana powder from Milani. So you can give, you know, you wanna set your under eyes. Then you also wanna set your face. So I have this from Milani. This is just their translucent medium to deep setting powder. So this goes all over my face if I'm using foundation. And again, if you don't use foundation or like a tinted moisturizer, you can just use this as a powder and just put all over your face for a sheer coverage. So that's what I use after that. So after you use your powder, you're gonna have everything set into place, all of that good stuff. You're going to want, this is optional. So the next thing that I would do would be highlight or contour. So highlight and contour. So this is what I have. I have the Black Radiance True Complexion Contour Kit. I have the light to medium, and then I also have the medium to dark. These are very drugstore friendly and very good quality. So this is what it looks like inside. You just have like your contour colors and as well as a highlight. So it's like a 2-for-1. You have a highlight color too. Since you are just starting makeup and this is just a basic makeup kit that you're going to need, I highly recommend you to wait on highlighting and contouring because you just want to kind of get used to doing your basic makeup first. So I would wait on that, but that's just my opinion. If you want to give it a shot, these are good you know, kits to try, but it's up to you. But I personally think you should wait before you do your highlighting and contouring. So after that, you're going to need a blush. So my favorite blushes from drugstore are Black Radiance. They're very, very affordable, very pigmented. So you're gonna get your blush. This one is in Toasted Almond. This is like my everyday blush. So this is in Toasted Almond. Looks like that. And then the next blush from Black Radiance, this is in Warm Berry. So yeah, this is in Warm Berry. And then another blush that you can try out that is really good is the Milani Baked Blushes. This one is in Coralina, which I think is perfect for the spring coming up. I really love this powder. And it's like a blush and a highlight in one. So this one's really, really nice too. So you're gonna wanna apply blush. You're gonna have your blush. You're gonna need that in your makeup starter kit. And then you're gonna want to highlight. So highlight is, you know, the rage. You don't have to highlight if you don't want to, which I mean, like highlighting here on like your cheekbone and down the bridge of your nose, those highlighting points. You can do this if you want. You don't have to. But I have this Revlon Skin Lights. There's another more golden shade which I wanted to grab to show you guys, but they were sold out. But this one's in the shade Daybreaker. I think this will be really beautiful on more fair skin tones, but you could make it work as well. Like I'm gonna make this work, but this is very pretty. So you're gonna need a highlight shade. Very, very nice. And then after you highlight and everything, and so after you have, you know, your eye makeup's on, your foundation, your powder, your under eye concealer, you know, you have your highlight, blush on, all that good stuff, you're gonna want to set your face. Now, you can either put on your lipstick or your lip gloss and liner, your lip liner, and then set your face, but I like to set my face prior to putting on my lipstick because I don't think your lips need like a setting spray because you're gonna reapply it unless you have like a really good matte lipstick. But here is a setting spray, drugstore setting spray, which is the Milani Make It Last setting spray. So this also can be like a primer, and it corrects and sets. It says that it is a lightweight spray, and this helps your makeup last 16 hours, which I don't know who's gonna wear makeup for 16 hours. Some people may do that, but I wouldn't. I mean, depending on what you're doing, if you're up, you know, for long hours of the day. But you're gonna want to set your face. So here's a good one. I also tried NYX setting sprays. They have like a dewy setting spray and a matte setting spray. Those are really good as well. So you're gonna find what works for you and your skin type. So get a setting spray and set everything into place. This is just going to kind of like not melt, yeah, like melt. It's gonna melt your makeup into your skin. Like it's gonna just, everything's gonna look flawless, and like you're not gonna see like powder and just like, you know, caked on makeup. It's gonna look good when you set your face. And after you set your face, the fun part for me is lips. You're gonna do your lipstick. Now you can use liners, lip gloss, lipstick, whatever you want to use. I honestly, if you're starting makeup, you're gonna want to use neutral colors and maybe like a pink and a red, like, but neutral colors. You're gonna want to start light. You don't want to have like a bright orange lipstick on your face if you're just starting. You want to kind of work your way into certain colors, unless that's what you want to do. That's what you want to go for. So here are some lipsticks that I like. These are the NYX, and I really like NYX products because they are very, very nice quality. These are the suede lipsticks. Here's a nude one. It's in the shade Brunch Me. And I would pair this with like a dark, with a liner, a lip liner. So if you do have like a light lipstick, you want to go a few shades darker in the lip liner, just so that everything can, you know, mesh well together. So this one's in Brunch Me, and then this next shade is in Clinger, and it's more of a bright pink shade. And then I have other options. I have this Milani. This is their this is a like a matte lipstick, like a liquid lipstick. Oh, it smells like bubblegum. It smells like bubblegum. But this is in the shade Inspire. So like a pink, like I said, a pink or a nude. And then when you want to have fun, and you know, I have some glosses here. It's like this shade is in Cozy. It's really pretty. This shade in Dulce de Leche. These are just glosses. And this shade in Bloom. So these are fun to play with as well. Again, when you're starting makeup, you want to start with just neutral colors, pink tones, red tones, just nice neutral shades. Okay, so that is going to conclude the video. I hope this was very helpful. These are going to be all the items you need when starting makeup. This is like the basic drugstore makeup kit. So I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I will see you all in my next one. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already, and please leave a comment on the items that you may want to try, or if it's your first time trying makeup, and just let me know down below. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. I will see you all in my next video. Thank you so much for watching, and bye.